Hillbilly Josh, welcome. How you doing? Good to see you in the house. Well, we'll see if I have any trouble with the live stream tonight. Sam Gloves. Hello, Sam. And thank you for the like. Joseph Moore. Hello, Joseph. Welcome. KP Heathen, greetings from Louisiana, cutting grass. I did the same thing today, and it came a downpour, and I had to stop. I have a huge yard to cut, and it really came down. It really came down. Please, if you would like to support the channel, it will be greatly appreciated. Well, thank you, Hillbilly Josh. Appreciate you. You take care. So, oh, Judas Priest. Mama four boys. Hello, Mom. Welcome, Rachel. So, I took a break and went over to Whataburger. Whataburger's real big in Texas. And I had a number 4 combo, which is the Whataburger with cheese all the way with jalapenos. I had a large size, so I had large fries and a large soda, and I'm finishing the soda. And I mean to tell you, when I was over there, it started to get downpour. I've been working in the yard. And I mean to tell you, it came down. I filled up 2 cans with clippings today. And it just came down something awful. It's not raining now, but it basically shut me down for the rest of the day. So I decided to take a little nap. I don't know what happened to me last night. Midway through my live stream, it just went blop. No, I didn't get it back. Uncle Al's of the opinion it's the equipment. I'm thinking it's I don't know. I'm thinking it was internet, but that was the evening that the thing happened to President Trump, and I think there was a lot of usage. And sometimes you start getting towards the capacity, and things start going wonky on you. Had some people complaining about one of the people who've been coming on about, you know, they're just obsessed with this. You notice I'm not wearing them. I'm not gonna keep humoring fetishes and such. So I put our friend in timeout. Melinda Elliott, welcome. I've also had a couple of people comment about they sort of creeps them out, so I decide to take care of it. I'm not an OnlyFans site. Could you imagine that? That'd be the ugliest thing on the planet. I'm sorry. I gotta laugh at that one. Sometimes I say stuff that just makes me laugh. So anyway, I want to tell you guys, Amazon Prime is going on right now. Amazon Prime, they got stuff marked down, but Prime days are Tuesday and Wednesday, which are the 16th and 17th. So I'm going to go over a couple of my topic for today is things that you need and deals. That's my topic for today. I just got through buying, and I got it in, and I need to do an unboxing of it. It's out in my living room. I just got in a Bouge RV 45 liter freezer, whatever you want to call it, compressor driven. They have the Dan Moss compressors. They're very good. And I just got one in. The one that I had bought is on wheels, like the other one I have. It's on wheels, and it's got a handle that you can pull out, and so you can move it around. They're not that heavy, but when you get them filled up with crap, they're heavy. You fill it up, it's heavy. Because you're going to add an extra 20, 25 pounds to it. So right now, you can get the unit that I have, the first one that I had bought, the Bouge RV I had bought, and it is an CRD35, which is the 35 liter or 37 quart compressor freezer fridge. They have it for $319.99 right now, and if you got Prime, you get free delivery. Now, you might want to wait a couple of days to see if they mark it down even more on the actual Prime days, but that's already marked down over $100 from what you usually pay for it. Close to $150 actually. So if you do not have a compressor-driven refrigerator freezer, Joseph Moore is in the house. And Osang is in the house. Welcome, Osang. Please leave a like to support the channel. It will be greatly appreciated. Jocelyn is in the house. And the Black Widow is in the house. Belinda's Country Living is in the house. Shadow Scout Swede is in the house. Whoa, Shadow Scout, thank you. My friend from Europe. And Uncle Al, Die Bullfrog, 79. Welcome, my friends, welcome. The Ungrateful Peasant, Wayne. Welcome, Wayne. So, as I was saying, right now is Prime. And Prime days are specifically going to be Tuesday and Wednesday, the 16th and 17th. So if you have any, and I buy stuff on Prime all the time. I just got some stuff in today. I got some more stuff coming in tomorrow. I got some stuff coming in the day after tomorrow. I buy small stuff all the time on Prime. Stuff that I use. I don't want to go to the store. But 2 or 3 times a year, they have Prime days. And when they have Prime days, they really do markdowns on items, and you can do a good deal on more expensive items on Prime days. So I am recommending, based on the fact that I have one which we use and we have used recently, Becoming Dangerous. Welcome. I am recommending the Bouge RV 12 volt CRD35. It's a 35 liter compressor freezer fridge. Right now they have it for $319.99, and normally it would be around $450. I have the exact unit. Now when I bought it about a year ago, and I got it for $289. Plus tax. So that's a really good deal. Inflation, everything's going up. So deals, a deal a year from now is not going to be the deal that you get, today. It won't be as good a deal. Everything's going up. Money's not worth what it used to be. And, it is what it is. So that's one thing that I'm recommending. If you're going to be doing any camping, if you're going to be in any situations where you might have power outages for a few days, a week or whatever, remember, there are people up in Houston that have their power out from the storm that we had this last week. I mean, there's a couple of million people with power out up in Houston. And the weather's very hot, very humid. There have been people dying up there from heat exposure, older people with health impediments. Yeah, I mean, the Europeans are suffering too. Anywhere that you have anywhere that you have governments that are not being financially responsible, if they're deficit spending, if they've got debt, if they're debt spending, if they're building up a debt, if they're printing money, the more money you put in circulation, the less it's worth. It is what it is. It's the truth. If you have not left a like, please leave a like to support the channel. It will be greatly appreciated. It was hot and humid today, 95 degrees and 72% humidity. Skipping my precious range day, laying in a hillside all day and the sun sucks. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. So that's one of the recommendations that I have. I have that as a recommendation. Now here's another recommendation. In order to power a 12 volt appliance, you have to have some means to power it. 12 volt, which is direct current, as opposed to AC, which is alternating current. We like 110, 120, alternating current. That's what most everybody uses. Most people who are off grid, if you're off the grid, you use a lot of 12 volt appliances. You use like a 12 volt refrigerator. If you have a camper, everything runs on 12 volt except usually for your heater or your air conditioner. You know, the heater, the air conditioner, the water heater, everything runs on 12 volt except for that. Your heater, your stove, that's going to be running on propane. You know, that stuff's going to be running on propane. So, the second thing I recommend, Idaho Garden Girl, welcome. Now, I normally recommend things that I own myself, that I've bought, that I own, that I've used. So, I like Bouge RV. Bouge RV is considered to be less expensive. It's a decent brand for refrigerator freezers. To me, it's expensive for power stations, but for refrigerator freezers, that's their niche. They do good on that, and they make them. And you can get less expensive ones without wheels. But I like the ones on wheels because you're going to move them around. If all you're going to do is just sit someplace, if it's going to be stationary, you're going to mount it in the back of your truck, or you're going to put it in a little cabin, or you're going to have it someplace where you're not going to be carrying it around, moving it around. You don't need wheels. But if you're going to do if you're going to be moving it around some, transporting it, you want wheels. So the next thing that I recommend is a power station. And the one I'm recommending, because I've got several Blue Eddy power stations, and I'm going to recommend the Blue Eddy AC 180. Blue Eddy AC 180. Little Lone Prepper, welcome. And Little Lone Prepper, I haven't forgotten about your FRHs. I'm going to get them to you as soon as I can get to them. I got to get over there into that mess, and I'll send you 10 FRHs. But I really don't care for them, but I will send you some. And right now, if you're buying them, they're about $1.50 a piece. So I mean, I wouldn't waste my money on them. So the Blue Eddy AC 180 is a 1152 watt hour power station. It has an 1800 watt inverter. And what an 1800 watt inverter means is you can power appliances and such that use AC, regular electric power, up to 1800 watts, and it will surge beyond that for a little while. But like, let's say you've got a microwave oven is going to run 1,000, 1,100, 1,200 watts. It depends on what you buy, but that would be when it's running. That's how many watts it's using. So, having an 1,800 watt inverter, it can run something 1,200 watts for an extended period of time as long as the battery holds up to heat stuff. Now, I would not be using it for that. I would basically just be using it for my refrigerator freezer to keep my stuff cold. If I have a kettle, a 12-volt kettle, which I do, I would use it to heat for my 12-volt cook pot. I would use it to charge, uh, my pad, my phone, my computer. I would use it to charge small stuff. I would not be using it to, I would not be running the power bank down, the batteries inside of it. I would not be running it down, running something that's high voltage or high current. I would be wanting it to basically keep my stuff cold, because in a power outage, it really is good to be able to have cold drinks, cold water, cold milk, cold sodas, to keep stuff cold. Uh, Please leave a like to support the channel, be greatly appreciated. 13 in the house, 17 likes. So those are two things that I'm recommending. Now the price of the Blue Eddy AC 180, which is 1152 watt hours. The battery in it's 1152 watt hours. 1800 watt inverter. It right now it's going for $549. I'm gonna wait and see what happens on Tuesday, and see if they mark it down further. But it normally goes for about $1,000. So right now they've got the thing marked down about $450. And if you want a power station that's all self-contained, in other words, you don't have to have a separate inverter, you don't have to have a separate charge controller, you don't have to have a separate 12 volt, you don't have to have a separate battery and put all that stuff together. Then that's a pretty good deal. Now you can put something together for less. Not really, because I was looking at inverters, and a good inverter, 2,000 watt inverter, is going to cost you about $250 right now. An inverter converts your power, or allows you to drain the battery or use the battery for AC appliance. That's what a pure sine wave inverter does. And you're going to pay $250 just for the inverter. You want to get a 100 amp hour battery, you're going to pay about $250 for a 100 amp hour battery. You still have to have a charge controller. You still have to have, for your 12 volt, a box for it to set everything up. No, if you can get something like that for about $550, free delivery, with tax, it's going to be a little over $600 probably. Might be around $600 with tax. If you got the money, that I would do that. I would do it. It's all contained. It's going to come with a warranty. The batteries will last you over 10 years. Yes, please watch the replay. Yes, they are expensive, Shadow, but you get what you pay for, and you can get them on sale. You can buy an Energizer. Sometimes you can buy an Energizer, and it'll be about the same of what the Blue Eddy is on sale right now, and it'll go for $500 and something, $600. It will do basically what the Blue Eddy does. But if I can get the name brand, if I can, and Blue Eddy's like towards the top of the line, if I can get that for a reasonable price on Prime days, that's the time to do it. Now I'm still planning on getting my battery bank. I'm still planning on replacing my deep cycle batteries. I got 3 deep cycle batteries out there in the kitchen. I'm going to replace them. The AGM deep cycle batteries. I'm going to replace them, and I'm going to replace them with lithium. But that's a good deal. And when the Prime days hit Tuesday, I'm going to look at that, and if it hasn't, you know, if it's still that price, or if it's a little bit better price, I'm going to get it. And I would not recommend it if I was not, you know, if I don't recommend things that I don't think are quality, or that I don't own myself, or I don't buy myself. And I'll do a a video on it. But those are 2 things that I'm recommending. Yeah, winter is coming, Uncle Al. Michaela Missick, welcome, Michaela Missick. Thank you for coming in, Michaela. So, again, those are 2 items that I'm recommending, and I'll see about putting them up on my community wall. I need to do an unboxing of my Bouge RV 45 liter. It's sitting out in the living room in this packaging. I haven't unboxed it. And I need to reshoot the material that I shot, which I seem to have lost in the process of translating over my stuff to the new phone. I need to reshoot the stuff on my Blue Eddy EB70S, which is a power station Blue Eddy sells. I got that one for a good deal. Oh, and if you want the EB3A, I've got 2 of those, and I'm not getting paid, and I'm not sponsoring anything. I'm just telling you this is stuff that I own. Right now they're going for $199. It's a small. It doesn't have a brick. It's just plug-in cord. If you know what a brick is, I hate the bricks. The EB70S, I was disappointed. It has a good sized brick. I hate the bricks. It's like an inverter for the electricity. Mike Crusher Reviews, welcome, Mike. Thank you for coming. Appreciate you coming in. And yeah, I need to look at your video, Mike. I think you dropped something other, and I haven't seen it. I haven't looked at it. I need to look at it. I always enjoy your stuff. Oh, it's hot. I think everybody will tell you it's hot. Humid, very humid, wet. Getting a lot of rain, leftovers from that storm. And so while we're talking about things that you need to have and that they're not necessarily that expensive, let's talk about some emergency kit items. Water. Need water. Buy it by the case. Half liters. Right now, about $360 for a 24 pack of half liters. Need water. Canned food. or protein bars. Like if if you're using a carry bag, you want a few protein bars. Canned food, a good can opener, something manual can opener. You need one of those. Sanitation. You need to use the restroom. You need to keep yourself clean. I recommend wipies, flushables. Not heavy. Keep a pack of these in there. Radio and batteries. Battery powered radio. That way you can get the emergency channel, the weather. Flashlight and batteries. It'd be nice if both the flashlight and the radio use the same battery, same size battery, like double A's. Good first aid kit. A Mylar blanket, one of those small little foldable Mylar blankets, and a little emergency poncho, one of those little plastic throwaway ponchos. Have a couple of those for in case you have a downpour. Put a little multi-tool in it. Make sure you have a knife, some matches, a means to make fire. Yeah, well, everybody was using, in New Orleans, when they had the hurricanes, they had those back-to-back hurricanes, the population of New Orleans went from over 1 million to down to 400,000. Roughly 200,000 people went to Houston. Another 200,000, and these are mainly black people, another 200,000 went to Atlanta, Fulton County. Then another 200,000 went all over the place. Now, they weren't all black people, but New Orleans is a largely black city. And at that time, they messed up the Superdome. I remember that. They had them in the Superdome, and they did some serious damage. But I'm saying, having these, and if you just you put them in a trash bag or whatever, if you're not using the toilet, put them in the trash. Put the trash out. You don't have to necessarily flush them, but they are flushables. Take care, Wayne. Thank you for coming. Take care, Wayne. Appreciate you. I'll be by to visit. Yeah, a headlamp. Something you can place around your head. My wife likes those. She gets some over at Harbor Freight. And you can get them at Walmart. They're not expensive. Dollar store, you can get them. $15 in the house. 18 likes. Please leave a like to support the channel. It would be greatly appreciated. Remember, we're in the second month of hurricane season. Hurricane season started June the 1st, and it runs through November 1st. So we're just now getting into it. Also, tornadoes. There have been a lot of tornado issues, and they can do a lot of damage. Tornadoes can do a lot of damage. Unfortunately, folks have been getting killed, tornadoes. They can be very powerful, and they do a lot of damage. You need to have a supply of your medication. You take medication. I take medication. I take 6 different prescription pills every day for different things. And I normally get 3 months supplies. And I've got about a 5-month supply of my medication. and I really need to build it up. But as it is right now, I mean, insurance pays for it. One of my pills costs over $200 if I had to pay for it myself, and I'm blessed to have the insurance take care of it. Stephanie, I like stuff that charges USB. I like lithium. Um, some people think this is junk. This is a Life Gear Lite USB. It's got the little USB charger. I can plug it in, USB charge it. It's a little battery bank. You can actually use it to charge your phone. It's got light indicators to tell you how much power it has, as far as is it 100%, 75, 50, 25%, you know, what the charge is on it. I paid $18 for it. I got several of these. $18 at Walmart plus tax. You don't have to spend a lot of money. Yeah, wasp. We keep that stuff. We keep the spray. It's like a foam. It kills them. We keep that stuff around because we're constantly finding little nests outside. We have a lot of foliage. We have a lot of flowering roses and flowers and various tropicals and such that the wife plants. It really attracts bees and attracts wasps and yellow jackets, and they're very bad. They're very mean, and whenever we find them, we kill them. So more power to you, lady. You don't have to get within several feet of them. Just, sneak up on them, and when you spray until they're dead, until they all drop. Once they hit the ground, you don't have to worry about them. Yes, and his Uncle Al says, "Oh, thank you, Michaela. Bye. Thank you for coming." Be careful, little lone prepper. Thank you, Shadow. I got this at Walmart. It's called Life Gear. It's made in China, of course, but Walmart sells it. It's an LED camping light and power bank, USB input and output, 5 volt, 1 amp. 1 amp would be 13 watts. 12 LEDs. It uses 18650 Lion, 2600 microamp hour, 3.7 volt, from Dorsey International Incorporated. This one was manufactured 15th of October 2020. Model number 41-3781. And I've got several of them. Not everything that comes out of China is junk. Whew. Oh, Lordy. Take care, Mike. Thank you for coming. I will be over to watch that video you dropped. $13 in the house, 19 likes. Please leave a like to support the channel. It will be greatly appreciated. Something else you need. I like these if you're using them outside. I don't like them inside because you do not want to burn tabs inside because they stink to high heaven. But this is a nice little set. Right now these are going for $6.50 on Amazon. $6.50 comes with 24 tabs. You may need 2 tabs to boil water. A tab burns for about 9 minutes. And you can use it to heat water, which you need for coffee or hot tea, or you could heat food in a pan. I like these. They're small. Put them in your pack. These go for $5 or $6. Stainless steel. This is a Stanley. I can heat 20 ounces of water in it. It comes with a couple of cups inside, plastic cups. I keep the stuff together. Good stuff. Not expensive. Now, the ones I really like, I like the folding stove. I like the folding stoves that uses sterno or canned heat. These cans will burn for 6.5 hours. It takes less than 15 minutes to boil water with these things. You put it out after you get through heating your water. You can relight it. These go for $11, $12. And right now, the sterno, when I give these out to people, I usually give them a 2-pack. I got these on sale for a little over $5 for 2 of them. You can burn it inside. It doesn't smell. It's not going. The fumes aren't going to choke you to death. You're not going to asphyxiate or anything, die. Good stuff. I'd have one of these in my pack with it. This is the green gel. Sterno makes one that is just like the folding, the Cochrane's. Sterno makes one. They're silver. They're not that expensive. They're like less than $10. Mr. Whistle, welcome, Mr. Whistle. Thank you for coming in. I go back to work on August the 6th, so I'm still off for another, got 3 weeks. Got another 3 weeks. Still want to take down a tree in my front yard, this rotting out big tree, before I go back to work. Hey Joseph, you take care. Thank you for coming, buddy. God bless you. I'll be putting some stuff up on my community wall, and I'll have pictures and prices and recommendations. So I ordered a sleeve for my new phone. I ordered it. It came with a plastic cover for the glass to protect it. I'm using those. I'm using a reconditioned iPhone 12 mini and I paid $237 tax, title, and license for it delivered. Took a week to get it in. I was without working technology for about 10 days, so that's the reason why I wasn't here. I had changed my internet to T-Mobile, and I'm doing a lot better. I'm glad you're doing fantastic. It is hard to give all your friends watch time, to stay up with what they're doing, what they're producing, especially when I'm working. You have a Bio Light Stove 2.0 and a Triangle Stove as well, and some other ones as well. Well, that's good. As long as you have stuff that you need. I don't care what the brand is, as long as you have the stuff that you need. So I ordered some of the little Mylar blankets. I ordered a pack of those. I ordered a pack of the rain ponchos, the little disposable rain ponchos. And it's a good idea to carry a couple of those. That way you're out and about. You know, not everybody carries a raincoat, or they carry an umbrella. But in an emergency, you pull the thing out, you put it on, you put the hoodie over your head, and keep your upper body, it'll keep your upper body dry. Good God Almighty, a 4x8 area. Ooh, you better get somebody. I don't think I'd want to mess with that myself. You get some of them, and then the rest of them would dive bomb you. Yeah, I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to. You know, I want to. Now, you know, it may be you might be able to get the city to come over and do it. The city might come over and do it. You know, check to see if the city handles that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's horrible. That is truly horrible. Stuff like that, man. So, one more time, I will say Prime Days, and I don't get anything. It's just, to me, you can get good deals and you get them delivered. And I have Prime. Prime Days are Tuesday and Wednesday. The 16th and 17th, this is the 14th. Monday, tomorrow is the 15th. So on the 16th and 17th, and you can be looking right now because they got stuff on sale right now, but you might want to wait for something expensive. Wait until Tuesday to see if they mark it down more or what you can get. Look, you know, look around. And if you are looking for a 12 volt, 24 volt refrigerator, freezer, fridge, compressor driven, you can do a pretty good deal on Prime. You do not have to get one on wheels. You can probably get one for about $150 if you get one, a small one that's not on wheels. But they have one that I own that I bought, and I paid like $289 for it when I got it about a year ago. A little less than a year ago. It is a 35 liter. That's a 37 quart. CRD 35. It is a compressor, freezer, fridge, $319.99. They normally go for about $450. I own that exact unit. We used it. Wife used it on her camping trip here. She's going to have another one in a couple of weeks. I recommend that. And then likewise, I recommend a power station. You can look around and see what you can get price wise, but you're going to need a power station to power that 12 volt. You know, now you can go the other way and you can buy a 12 volt. You can buy a lithium 100 amp hour lithium battery. That's 1300 watts. And you could buy a charge controller, and you could buy inexpensively the set so you can run the 12 volt with it. You know, but if you want to be able to run AC appliances with it, you're going to have a silent pure sine wave inverter, 2000 watt pure sine wave inverter that will allow you to run an appliance that would use 200 watts at 2000 watts at a time, up to 2000 watts at a time. One of those is going to cost you $225, $250. So when you start adding all that stuff up, it's a better deal to get a unit that's already all put together. And I'm looking at the Blue Eddy AC 180, 1152 watt hours, 1800 watt inverter, $549. It normally goes for about $1,000 when it's not on sale. I'm looking at getting that. I'm still going to get at least one 100 amp hour lithium battery, and then I'll build from there. You know, I mean, they're about $250, and I'll put it out underneath my kitchen cabinet where all that stuff was designed to go. I've got 3 deep cycle batteries out there right now. Yeah, there's a variety of what they call Africanized bees, I guess they call them, those killer bees that attack and they'll just swarm you and kill you. Very violent, you know, angry. And you get a few of them that go into a regular bee hive, and they take over. You know, they take over, and they're very dangerous. And you know, they've been migrating up from South America, Central America, Texas. You know, we got them here. You know, they're finding them, and then when they find them, they try to kill them out because they're very dangerous. But wasps are just as bad. Well, usually you're not going to have like a million of them attack you, but you know, wasps, when they're very aggressive and they will sting you. They purposely will. You leave them alone, they'll still attack you. So you find a wasp nest, get rid of it. Yellow jackets, they're very bad. I hate them. So, I'm trying to get straightened out. I've been trying to release shorts. I normally would do 2 a day, like one in the morning, one in the evening. My last, going over statistics real fast, 1,614 subscribers, 14K views, watch time 379, last live 112 views, last short 426 views, and my last video, which was the 1,600 subscriber giveaway, 76 views. I encourage everybody to look at Prime. You can get a free month's Prime, and then use it for Prime Day, and then cancel it if you don't want to pay, for Prime. Well, I don't want to get stung by anything, and I don't really have any honeybees in my area. So, I hope to get straightened out and start live streaming on my laptop. And I've got it, it's set for my backup channel. It's not set for my primary channel. It's set to use, and I can use it. I've got user rights on it as my backup channel. My primary channel, I'm a visitor. I got to figure out how to get that straightened out. My daughter's going to have to help me with that. And so I'm live streaming on my iPhone 12 reconditioned. Paid $237 from Amazon Prime. And I'm not a professional setup. I don't make money doing this. I'm not monetized. I haven't applied really for monetization. I qualify for it for the last 5-6 months. I just enjoy doing it's like a teaching. It's like a ministry. It's like teaching. I enjoy doing that. Put 30 years in education. Came out of retirement this last year. I'll be back at it again this year. And I plan on being back tomorrow for another edition of Coffee Talk. Every day when I wake up, I thank God for the day. I say, the Lord's Prayer. I think a lot. I drink my coffee, take my medication. I try to do good, treat people the way I want to be treated. Thank you, Uncle Al, for coming. And I do unto others as you have others do unto you. I believe in the Boy Scout motto. I was a scout. I was a Weeblo Scout. I was a scout. Boy Scout. And be prepared. Preparedness. Some people think preparedness is like the kooks. I believe in emergencies and being prepared for disasters and things that happen. How long you want to prep for depends on, how long do you think the disaster will last. A hurricane, storms, freezes, you better be prepped for about a week. Means you need to have food, water, all that sort of good stuff to keep you going. Life is good, but it is what it is. Please look at my community wall, my community post. If you haven't hit the notification bell, hit the notification bell. If you haven't left a like and a supportive comment on my last 5 videos, please do so. When I get to 1,700, I will be doing another giveaway. And last time I only had 9 people that were in the hat. And Rachel, Mama 4 Boys, won. So we'll be back tomorrow at 7 p.m., hopefully, Lord willing, for another edition of Coffee Talk. Everybody have a blessed day. Thank you.